I will say that this trail is one of the most difficult trails probably in the entire state.
Hey guys, it's Kayla and Mark Allen. We like to travel a lot, especially to Disney World. Follow along on our journey as we give you tips and tricks to help you create your own ever after. Today we are at Superstition Mountain, Lost Dutchman State Park.
It's a mouthful.
Yes, and we are going to be hiking, well, we're going to be attempting to hike the Siphon Draw Pass to Flatiron.
We know our limits. We are hoping to get to it, but we're not going to push ourselves to the point of like exhaustion.
Yes.
To the point where we like could get dangerous.
Yeah. So we'll see how far we go, but we're going to take you along for the journey. Okay, so here's the mountain. I know you can barely see it. That right there, that little flat thing, that's where we're going, kids.
Trying to go.
We got a long way to go.
We do. So it does look like there's actually like a gate, but there's actually like this little triangle thing, because I'm assuming there's probably like cattle and stuff out here that they don't want getting out. So yeah. Get it?
Wave to me. The mountain.
Wow.
How fun. All right, so we're maybe about a mile in, I would maybe guess. But they actually had a little kind of like search and rescue station where they had some forest rangers that had like a bunch of water bottles and things. So dehydration's a very like important thing when it comes to hiking in Arizona mountains, because obviously there's no accessible water, so you really need to make sure that you have plenty of water as you're going, and if you are halfway gone with your water, you need to turn around and go back. So pro tip. We made it to Siphon Draw. So this is kind of where the waterfall would come through when there was water. But this was a toughish hike. I mean, it's doable, but there's definitely some like rock climbing, kind of rock scrambling. So if you have bad knees, don't do this. But if you feel like you're up for a challenge, this is definitely a fun hike, and it is so stunning, you guys. Like, this is just, everything is so beautiful. And I love that you can actually see where you're going and everything of like what you've done so far. Gosh, it's just so beautiful. Isn't it cool, Mark?
Yes.
Yes.
As far as logistics of getting to the park, it's located in Apache Junction, so just to the east of Phoenix. And on the weekends, it's $10 to get in per vehicle. So for the three of us, we only paid $10 to get in and essentially do this hike, and we could stay here really all day. They also do have camping here as well, so I think that would be super cool to come back and do one day. Also, I just realized that we forgot to mention that we're hiking with my brother. This is
everybody.
David.
Hi, I'm David.
And this is his very first hike
Ever.
What are your thoughts so far, David?
I like it. Yeah, I could get used to this. I'm going to be doing this a lot more, I think.
He's like schooling us too.
Oh yeah, totally.
He's like
he's
zipping
showing us
on
up.
ahead, and I'm just like huffing and puffing back here. All right, are we ready to climb this thing?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I wanted to kind of share some fun history about this mountain range in Arizona. It's probably one of the most iconic in the entire state besides like maybe the Grand Canyon, but there's rumor that there's a gold mine in somewhere in this mountain range that was basically ran by a family, and they were essentially ambushed by, rumor has it, Apache Indians, and essentially ran out and left the gold, left the mine and everything. And so people have died in these mountains attempting to look for said gold, and no one's ever found it. So every year you always hear about people getting lost or dying or something like that and having to be rescued out of the mountains because of dehydration or just trying to just push themselves and they get to the point of exhaustion. So definitely be careful if you are doing this hike because it can get very dangerous very quick. Hope this boulder doesn't give. This way? I'm going this way. I don't know if this is the way we came. Oh, well, there's just a giant cactus down here. Yeah, one does not simply walk into Mordor. Some of these big rocks are loose, so be careful. Parkour! Parkour!
I'm good. Yes, I'm fine.
You all right?
Yes. Just slip.
Just get a sled.
I know.
You start sliding, just sit on your butt.
See it? It's like,
Yeah.
Towards my area.
you getting tired?
Yeah,
That was intense.
That was tough.
So we did not go all the way to Flatiron. It started getting really, really rocky and very, very steep with kind of some loose gravel, and we didn't want to push our luck. So we decided to go ahead and turn around.
Better safe than sorry.
Yes. So we're kind of hanging out back in this.
There's a waterfall.
Kinda.
Over there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there. Well, it's like.
It's not running currently, but there's...
It's not very pretty. But
yeah.
technically.
Right. But we just kind of are taking a little break here before we head back down, just so that we can make sure we have enough energy to climb down.
Yep.
Because there's still some pretty steep rocks to go.
For sure.
But this hike is so...
It's intense.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And you feel very... accomplished. So even if you don't make it all the way, you still feel very accomplished because there are
for
some
sure.
very tough parts.
I will say the earlier you get out here, the better, because we've been out here about 3.5 hours, and it was almost borderline chilly this morning, but now that sun is coming out and
so it's starting to warm
it's
up a
warming
little
up.
bit.
It's
Luckily,
only 10:30 and it's starting to get hot.
the nice thing too, we got here not too long after sunrise, and so most of the trail was still in shadow. So we didn't have too much sun beating down on us. We are going to have quite a bit more on the way down, but at least like we're heading down, so it won't be quite as bad. But overall, this was a really great hike, and I hope one day we can come back and actually do the whole thing. We hope you guys enjoyed following along with us, and if you did, of course, hit that subscribe button. We do have some more Arizona adventures that will be coming out very, very soon. That's all we have for you guys today.
Now go create your ever after.
Hear my heavy breathing.
Where do they land?
In a cactus. Are you recording?
Supposedly there was a...
What's wrong?
Is it like all over?
The whole banana.
Yeah, I have banana all in the bottom of the bag.
Lesson learned. David, what just... Hold on, this is not facing the right. David, what just happened?
Pro tip, do not put a banana in your backpack when it's 90 degrees out.
You look so beautiful right now. There's this beautiful shine spot behind your head. You look like a model.